Welcome, everyone. Welcome to those that are new. Welcome to those that are returning. Welcome to the 4.5 annual March Madness Survivor Pool. Needless to say, this past year has been tough. But here we are. I think we see brighter and better days ahead of us. And more importantly, March Madness is about to be underway. This is the March Madness Survivor Pool. Those of you that are returning, you know the rules. You know how it goes. Those that are new, what we're doing today is giving you a spot on the bracket. We have everyone listed, the number you gave me. That is the order in which you are going to receive the ball drawn. For example, Robert G is first. He is going to get the first ball that comes out. Ball that comes out is going to roll. I am going to then pick it. We have a cage. And I'm going to show you. Boom. You would get the 30th spot. Each of these ball numbers pertains to a spot on the bracket. When your time does come, I will announce it. Your ball will come out. And then that number will pertain to a spot on the bracket. Unfortunately, I don't have that in front of me, so I don't know what spot is where. There's 4 different regions, 1 through 16. So the first ball, the 17th, help me out with my math. I think it's, what, 50? I don't know. Anyway, first ball is the first seed in the first region. 16 is the 16th seed in that same region. 64 is the 16th seed in that region, and so on and so forth. I'll do all the work for you. I'll send out the brackets as soon as I finish and upload this video. Importantly, when you're on that bracket, tomorrow night, Sunday night, Selection Sunday, the committee will release their bracket. You will then know your team. You then follow that team through the tournament as long as they survive. This isn't a pool where winning or losing outright matters. Here, the spread matters. That's part of the Survivor. You have a team, it doesn't matter if they win or lose, it matters if they cover the spread. Every morning, I will post the New York Post's spreads for each of the games. I will email that to everyone. So every morning, you will get the spreads. That way you know how much your team has to win by or how much your team can lose by. Again, it's not a matter of winning or losing. It's a matter of covering the spread. Needless to say, COVID is still relevant. That being said, we do need to take certain circumstances into consideration, such as if a team is disqualified or eliminated due to a positive COVID test. If the whole team is eliminated due to COVID, I think the most logistic, transparent, best thing would be a refund. I will finalize all the details prior to the Selection Sunday. Once that happens, then you will know what we're going to do regarding COVID positive cases. So, the NCAA has their own rules, which we will follow those, and quite frankly, we'll go as the tournament goes. NCAA pretty much established that a team can play with 5 players. That being said, if players test positive, they are not going to play. They can still play with 5 players. If a team is eliminated, as I said, due to COVID, not because they lost the game, you will get refunded. With the refund, it will then be taken from the pool. I've put the pool in percentages, so overall, the winner gets 50% of the pot. Makes it a little easier as we deduct from the pot. Now, this is going to pertain to isolated cases. I say 1 or 2 teams. I'm going to be under the assumption if there are multiple teams, 4, 5, 6, the tournament will not happen. That being said, same as last year, everyone will get their money back. We are just hoping that it will be, if it does happen, it will just be 1 or 2 teams. And again, the fairest thing, in my opinion, is to just refund them. And that $25 or however many teams will be taken from the pot. So yes, the winner will get a little less, but that is, of course, if a team is removed due to COVID. Other than that, all the rules should be in the email that I sent you, but of course, feel free to reach out if there are any questions. Another thing, if there is a whole number, so if it's not a 0.5 for the spread, it'll be a push. With the push, both owners will advance with the winning or advancing team. Again, logistics should be in the sheet, but do not hesitate reaching out. The only unique thing for this season, which we've done great in the past, is COVID. But I will lay out the details with COVID, but as an overview, as long as there are only 1 or 2 cases, if it does happen, it'll be as simple as a refund. If there are multiple, well, I'm going to say that the tournament will be canceled, but we'll follow the same protocol. Every team that is removed because of COVID will be refunded that entry. Without further ado, let's just hop on into the drawing. As you can see, we have a cage. Unfortunately, due to COVID, the senior setter was unavailable, so I cannot use the nifty setup they have with their bingo hall. I actually bought this set for last year because I figured we wouldn't be able to use it in case the tournament went on, so we are using it this year. Great. We have all our balls here, 1 through 64. The only caveat is I don't have ball number 17. Ball number 17 is not there. Simple solution, we'll take 67. Since only 64 slots are there, we can play with the numbers over 64, and I think the easiest to match up with 17 is 67. So anybody who gets 67, your ball is 17, which pertains to the first seed in that region. I will do my best, but sometimes I may have butterfingers such as that, but the ball will be brought right back up. And I will go ahead and show you the number there. So, as I mentioned, the ball will roll out of here. I will grab it. I'll maybe push it out a little more. And boom. You will have the number. And then I'll go ahead and write you down. So, all your balls are there. I will do my best to randomize and just throw the balls in randomly. Randomize the balls that come out, but we have all except for 17. All the balls are accounted for, and again 17 is 67. It'll be very clear when I go ahead and I pull the ball out. You'll see that that's going to be ball or seed 17. Same thing in the past. Balls will roll out, and that'll be your seed. I will put out the bracket probably tomorrow, or I might just do it after Selection Sunday. I don't know. Anyway, you did work. No more for this. I take care of it from here. We've had fun in the past, and it's been great. Obviously, if you win, it's a little more great, but we're here to have fun. This gives people an opportunity. If they don't have a team that they follow in the tournament, this gives them an opportunity to have a little more fun with the tournament. All right, so without further ado, balls are in here. We're going to go ahead and spin. I'll shake it up a little more, and you will see the balls will pop out, and I will go ahead and place them, and I will write them down here on our sheet. Again, everybody's listed there. All the seeds will be determined from here on out. Our first seed is Robert. We're going to go ahead and give it a few more spins. Well, popped out, so we'll just go ahead with that. Robert, where's ball? 40. 4-0 for Robert. If my math is well, that is the 8th seed in that region. Robert, your first ball, 40, kicking us off. Next, Zeb with the second ball. Derek Jeter gets ball 1. Wow, that was fast. Zeb, ball number 1. That means you get the number 1 seed in that region. Zeb, number 1. Next is Donald. Donald L. The third ball drawn is 4. Wow. Sticking close. 4. Donald. Ball number 4. So you get that makes it easy. You get the 4th seed in that region. Anna's up next. Anna is 41. Wow, we had 40 earlier, now we have 41. Anna, 41. Next is Ellie A. Ellie A. Next is for you. 59. 59. Slot number 59. All right. Ellie A. 59. Next, Robert G. Your second ball, Robert G. Is 8. The Ocho. Robert 8. Robert, right now you are in two separate regions with your balls, 8 and 40. Robert G. Next is Greg. Greg, your first ball is 43. 43 for Greg. Your ball is 43. I believe you have another one, so we'll see. Robert G, your third ball, Robert G. Let's see if we can get you in a different region. Split you up into different regions here. And we have 51. G51. All right. You, I think, are in different regions. I'm not sure. I don't have the seeds out in front of me, but I'm going to guess those are different regions. All right. Next, Marcin. Marcin G. Marcin G with the next ball is 39. 39 for Marcin G. 39. Next, the 10th ball is me. Next ball is 3. I have the 3rd seed in that region. Right next to Donald. Ball number 3 for me. Sam. Sam, this is your first of a few. Sam with 37. Sam, 37. 37 for Sam. And next here we have Trevor. Trevor is pulling a Drake. We're going back. We're going back to back. Trevor gets the next 2 balls. We'll make it easy. We'll just go one by one. 29. 2-9 for Trevor. That's the first of your 2. 29. And you get the next one. That should be 30. All right. 30 or 28. There we go. And close. Well, not really. 13. Easy enough. That's the 13th seed in that region. Next is Andrew K. with the 14th ball drawn. Andrew K. with the 14th ball. 52. 5-2 for Andrew. 52. Next is John W. John W. Your first of 2 is 30. 3-0. John W. Your first is 30. Pierre. Pierre with the 16th ball drawn with 18. If I am doing math correctly, that is the number 2 seed in that region. Pierre, the number 2 seed. Number 18 for Pierre. Next is Greg. Greg, this is your second ball, Greg. Greg's second spot. His first was 43, and now he has 58. I'm going to go on a limb and say those are separate regions. So, Greg, 58, 5-8. Next is Marcin. He's got his second entry coming up. Marcin's first entry is 39. Let's see where you're at this time. 27. That's a little close. Math isn't doing well right now. 27. 2-7. I think those are separate regions, Marcin. But there you are. 27. Sam. Sam, you have the next 2. Same thing. We're going back to back here. Sam, your first is 14. 1-4. That is your first of the back-to-back. 14. Your next ball 14 is, and 47. You have 14, and now you have 47. Sam, those are your back-to-backs, 14 and 47. John W., your second. I believe, yeah. John W., here's your second one. See what you got. 63, 6-3. John, 6-3. So that is the 15th seed of that region. 6-3. Marco, I believe this is your first. Your first of two. Marco, 12. You have the 12th seed in that region. 1, 2. B12. Be kind. B12. 12. Denzel, we are on the 23rd ball. Denzel, let's see. 23 ball comes out to 60. 6-0. 6-0 for Denzel. Robert G, I can't keep track, but here's your next ball. I want to say this is your fourth. Robert G, the next is, Robert G has 42. 4-2. So you had 40 earlier, 8. I don't know. Anyway, 42 is your next ball. I'll have it all labeled out on the bracket when I make it. 42, Robert G. Julia is next. The 25th. The 25th ball drawn is 64, the last seed of that region. 64. So you have the 16th seed. Now, rest assured, we are not going outright winning or losing. We are going by spread. So if the spread is big enough, it's a lot of points, and quite frankly, this year it's been crazy. Next is Ben S. Ben S, lucky number 7. B for Ben. Ben, lucky number 7. Let's see. Let's see how that turns out for you. Ben S, your first one is 7. Next is Jackie. Jackie R. Jackie R, you have 15. So you are the 15th seed in that region. 15 of 16. 15. Sam, can't keep track how many you got either, but we are on to you next. This is slot 28. 32.